just to even go further into that, you have a very unique story, and it involves Neil Johnson, the owner of Emerald City Comics, who
Uh,
kind of gave you an opportunity very early on where you were sorting through some collections and you kind of got experience with the entire business of comics in that realm. So, what was that like? Because I think that further solidified your love for it.
oh yeah, you've done good research. Yeah, Neil's a great guy. He's like a second father to me. You know, I there was a comic store that was local to me at the time, Emerald City Comics. It's which is still in existence. It's one of the best comic stores in Florida. It's in Clearwater for anyone that is near there. Um, but yeah, I started going there probably 8 or 9 years old maybe, and you know, it was really cool because at the time, you know, as a GI Joe collector, I kind of got into it late in the game. So all the characters that were featured in the cartoon, the primary, you know, Duke, Cobra Commander, Baroness, they didn't have figures. And as a kid, you know, and this is sort of pre-internet or early internet, you just think Hasbro's dropping the ball. I didn't understand where those things were. And when I found this comic store, he had huge back inventory and he was buying loose collections. And so all of a sudden it was like this, you know, epiphany that all this stuff existed that I didn't know about. So you know, he was very gracious to me, and I would come there after school, sort parts for them. He would give me store credit, but you know, it is kind of funny in hindsight. But when I was probably like, I don't know, say between 16 and 20, I was constantly begging him for a job, and he denies this to this day. I don't remember that at all, buddy, but like I did, and they didn't hire me, and then years later, I ended up, you know, doing exclusive comic covers with them and stuff. So it's just funny how it all kind of worked, but he's still a good friend of mine to this day, and I definitely encourage anyone to check out that store because it's just massive. You wouldn't believe the amount of stuff they have.